Morning, YouTube. Welcome to the morning edition of my commute into the city. Number, I don't know. I guess this is kind of going to be a regular thing off and on, but anyway, it is early morning Monday. Nobody likes Mondays, so this is a Monday boring commute into the city with traffic. Yay. But it's a good time to do a vlog. But hopefully it won't be totally boring because I'm going to watch a scooter blow by me. Yep, nice. We're going to switch over to the highway in a little bit, but I'm not going to be like that guy there. So we got a little traffic on the way, and like I said, we're going to flip over to the highway in a minute anyway, but just need to get by this group of cars and get into this area right here, just like this. Just slip right in like silk. Fuck these glasses, I swear to God. Beautiful. Alright, on our way. And today's quick little vlog is going to be a little story about an incident that happened yesterday. And it's one of those positive stories that started out with a very bad beginning, but had a very happy ending, at least for me anyway. So I don't like to advertise the fact that I tend to lose things, but it's happened a few times in the last 10 to 12 years since I've been around or been in Japan. I've lost things like keys, and I mean I've left my house keys, my wallet, my cell phone, things like that, and taxis. Most commonly taxis. That's usually the number one place that I had previously lost things. But it's only happened like a few times. It's not like it was a, repeated occurrence like happened all the time. But it's happened a few times in the number of years. But anyway, yesterday I went shopping in Shinjuku and had a pretty good day. Actually, I had been gone most of the weekend out with friends. It was supposed to be a bike trip, but the weather kind of ruined that idea. So it turned in just a kind of weekend outing in the mountains, just in a car, boring really. Anyway, so came back to Tokyo and decided to do some shopping. And why are you backed up? You're not supposed to be backed up this early. Come on, really? Anyway, let me get past this first. Man, highways in Japan never fail to surprise me. There we go. Alright, so on with the story. So basically, I went shopping in Shinjuku and basically got my stuff, started to go home. And at some point, I did change trains one time to get home, and at some point I dropped my wallet. And my wallet has everything in it. Money, credit cards, my train pass, everything. I mean, just my entire essential parts of my life. And And I freaked out when I got to the gate, and I was like, I just couldn't find my wallet. I was like, it wasn't in my pocket, it wasn't in my bag, you know, and I was sure I put it in my inside coat pocket, but apparently when I tried to put it in my coat pocket, I actually missed the pocket, and it kind of slid between my jacket and my shirt. Whoa, buddy. Holy shit. Wow. Wake up. And so I guess the wallet just kind of fell between my shirt and my coat, and I don't know where it fell out, and I know what train I was on, but I don't know exactly where it happened. Anyway, so I get to my station, and I'm freaking out. You know, I'm like, you know, just like doing this immediate self-check about what's in my wallet, who do I have to call, what do I have to do. You know, my foreigner like registration card and all that stuff's on these that you're supposed to carry with you at all times. That was in there. My driver's license, my credit cards, everything but my house keys. So the good thing is I could get in my house if I needed to, but the primary concern at the moment was I couldn't exit the train station because I didn't have my Seeker card. And so I went to the station staff and, you know, of course, tried to calmly explain what the frick was going on, because he obviously saw I was upset about something. So anyway, long story short, so I met with the station master and kind of explained what happened, and he you know, typical things you expect. What's your wallet look like? What you have inside of it? You know, things like that. Where did you lose it? They asked specific questions like which car, which seat, which side, you know, which station were you starting from, you know, things like that. And so yeah, so they did that, and they just asked me to sit at the desk and wait for a while, and he went and made some phone calls, and I would say maybe 10 minutes went by, maybe 12, and then he got a call back saying that the wallet had been turned in. And so he asked me to get on the train and go to the next station, or station before, station before, I think, yeah. And whoever found it thought I got off at that station, and basically gave it to the station master there. And luckily I got there while it was there, and all the contents were there. So obviously it was a very big sigh of relief for me, and a reminder to be more careful about my wallet and my pockets and things like that. But the basic story here is that, like, you know, I've lost things in Japan, and without a fail I've gotten them back each time. I've even lost a lens cap for my camera. It's like one of the most interesting stories I have about losing something. I mean, just a lens cap. I lost a lens cap at Disneyland, and the girl that I went to Disneyland with said, oh, well, maybe somebody found it and turned it in. And of course my mind is going like, well, you know, nobody's going to turn in a lens cap. You know, it's just a lens cap on the ground. Somebody probably will never pick it up, or at least maybe the park staff pick it up. But, you know, I would never expect someone to turn it into lost and found. And that day, I mean, this is like 12 years ago when this happened. This is like one of my first trips to Japan. And she said, no, let's go to the lost and found. Let's go fill out the form and see if it's somebody turn it in. And you fill out the little form, and they ask you to draw a picture of it, and like kind of like what it looks like and what's written on it and things like that. So I did that, and the little girl behind the desk, she disappeared for about maybe 5 minutes, and then she came back. Whoa! I'm glad it was just a bag. So she came back in about 5 minutes, and she had the lens cap, and I was like, holy cow. So, and the other incidents that I had happen were basically like leaving my cell phone, my wallet, or my house keys in the taxi cab. It's just like your early morning brain malfunction, right? So, so each time that happened, you know, I at least had the taxi receipt, and I'd call the taxi company. And I remember one time I left it in the taxi, and I immediately went in and called the taxi company, had a taxi number, and said, hey, I just got dropped off at this location, and this taxi still has my wallet and keys in the back seat. And the guy, he he turned around and came back and dropped it off to me. So that was really cool. The other times I have to go out to the taxi company and go pick it up, but still got everything back. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not. I would venture to guess that it's possible in other countries that you get all your stuff back when things like that happen, but I know in some cases you don't. In this case, my wallet, you know, had all my credit cards. It had probably, I don't know, about 80,000 yen in cash. You know, aside from credit cards and things like that. So I mean, but everything was intact. Everything was there. Nothing had been touched. And whoever found it just picked it up and gave it to the station staff and didn't bother to look inside or at least touch anything inside. The station staff did open. They asked me to open the wallet and pull out the ID card. They, you know, they had me write down my name and my address and everything, and then they pulled out my driver's license in my wallet and they verified that my address and full name, things like that, matched. And that was it. So 20 minutes of panicking, and yeah, that's all. I mean, it was a frightening experience to kind of lose it, but that night ended well. So that's a positive point for Japan. Like I said, I'm sure other places have good people too. I mean, I know there's been good stories from here and there, but every single thing I've lost has come back to me without fail. I've even left I remember leaving my shopping bag on the train one time, and some kind lady, she got up out of her seat, grabbed my shopping bag and ran out the train, and, you know, gave up her seat and gave up her train to come chase me down to give me my shopping bag. And of course I apologized profusely, you know, and thanked her for giving me my bag, but I'm sorry she had to get off the train and, you know, go back down to wait again. But that was very sweet of her. Yeah, things like that. And I try to return the favor. You know, whenever I see somebody drop something, I try to find, you know, if I see somebody drop it, I'll pick it up and give it to them. And then other things you find, you turn into the station or the police or whatever. What the frick, man? Oh. Something is up. Not sure. Everybody's getting over for something. And well, I'm not sure what that was about. Anyway, so I remember another time I was on the Marunouchi line, one of the subways in Tokyo, and I got on the train and I was going to go to get a seat, and there was an iPhone sitting on the seat. I mean, there was just it was like empty seat, iPhone, empty seat, and like there was nobody. I mean, nobody was like near it. It was just an iPhone on the seat, and after a while I figured out, oh, okay, so people just want to are not sure what to do. Like, the phone is sitting there and obviously somebody's left it because no one's sitting around it. So for like 3 or 4 stations, this iPhone just sits in the seat, and nobody claims it, nobody touches it. And finally, maybe at the 4th or 5th station after that, somebody finally got up the nerve to go pick it up and go take it to the station staff. But as a foreigner, I didn't want to. I was like, I don't know if I should do it, or should I pick it up, or should I leave it alone? But I decided to leave it alone because, well, I don't know. There's been some negative foreigner news lately here in Japan, so I thought maybe it'd be a better idea if I just left it, and so somebody didn't think I was just going to be this stupid foreign guy going to steal this phone and take it with me, which is what I would never do that, but it's just about appearances. So I left it. Somebody picked it up. So I guess some Japanese guy picked it up, and you know, he took it into the station staff at the one of the next stations after that. So, and on top of that, let's see, I know my allergies are starting to fire up. It's the worst thing about riding a bike is have your allergies start cranking up, your eyes start getting watery and red, your nose starts running, voice gets itchy, or not voice but throat, and it gets right down miserable in the helmet. You can't do anything. Alright guys, well, aside from my allergies flaring up now, that was not a terribly bad ride. Could have been better. But that's what the morning is like. I smell something burning. I don't know what the hell what I'm smelling. Seriously, I smell something like plastic or something. I don't know what the hell I'm smelling. Alright, well, I'm not on fire, so that's probably pretty good, but gonna wrap this up as we're parking. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of Triple Rider. Thanks for all the likes, subscriptions, and all that good stuff. And appreciate the support. And I will see you guys on the next one. I hope your week, your day, whatever time frame it might be that you're watching this video is awesome. Take care. See ya. Alright, so as a quick addendum to the video I just finished, I've now gotten to the parking space, and I mentioned in the video that I smell something burning, and it's like a plasticky, like toxic smell, like you were melting or burning plastic. Well, I'm not even sure what I'm looking at. Like, there's this junk on the downpipes here for the exhaust from the header. Well, the header is clean, like there's nothing, you know, I don't see anything leaking, or I'm not sure what you guys can see, but I don't see anything leaking or anything that, I mean, it looks like, I mean, it almost looks like somebody put something on these pipes. Like, I mean, I've never seen anything like that. That just doesn't make any sense. I mean, what else could that be? I don't know. That is really, really odd. And I didn't notice anything when I got on the bike. Maybe I should check a little more detail, but in any case, when I got off the bike, this stuff here you see, like, it's kind of hardening, I guess now, but it was almost like a liquid. That's freaking weird. Oh well. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the bike itself. I mean, it ran fine, so, but it really stinks. Well, I guess we'll figure this out. Yeah, she needs a bath too, but I'm gonna have to clean these pipes, I guess, because otherwise this stuff's gonna keep smelling. But I really want to know what it is, because that just, I don't know if somebody messed with the bike or if it just came from something on the tire or what. I don't know. I didn't run through anything on the road. I just figured it out. Holy shit. I hit that plastic bag. That's what it was. That's got to be what it was. I hit that plastic bag on the road. Shit. It makes perfect sense now. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. I'm done bitching now. That was my own fault. Well, it's not like I couldn't avoid. It's not like I could have avoided it. All right. Thanks for listening to me, bitch. See you guys next time. Bye.